Hey, this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Friday, September 3, 2021. Today is the day of the non-farm payrolls report. We usually look at that on the day of the NFP report, but I think what we'll do is something a little bit different today because today is kind of a special seasonality day, with it being the day before the Labor Day holiday, which is on Monday. So the markets will be closed on Monday. So what we'll look at here is what has happened historically the day before Labor Day. Let me go ahead and get it set up. We will set it up as all four instruments entering the market long at the open of regular trading hours, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, exiting at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. And for this, we're going to look at this just as a seasonality study, so no opening filters or anything like that. We just want to keep as many samples as possible. In the calendar library, in the holidays, we've got all of our holidays day before, day after the holidays available. So I can scroll down. Here's day before Labor Day. I'm going to hit equals next to that. Now I can click view results. All right, here we go. These are the results based upon entering the market long at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, exiting at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time when it is the day before Labor Day. So Labor Day is on a Monday, so this is a Friday holiday, which is often going to overlap then with it being at the beginning of the month with the unemployment report, which is out this morning. Doesn't mean it's going to be on that same day every time with the NFP report, but there's probably a lot of overlap here between the 2 days. It looks like we've got 17 samples, and they've been weak. So this is looking back to 2003. S&P has a 35% win rate on those 17 samples. For the NASDAQ, it's 29%, the Dow 35%, and the Russell 35% as well. So that win rate is looking at what percentage of these have closed above the open for the session. Now, these are just 17 samples, so we don't have huge sample sizes, but they are pretty consistent there across all four instruments, with the win rates being very similar on those 17 samples. If we look at the average moves on, it looks like the average loss is larger than the average win for the S&P, for the NASDAQ, for the Dow, and for the Russell. So not only have the win rates been weak, that bigger moves have been on the downside historically on this day before Labor Day. You know what? While we've got just a couple seconds, this one went by pretty quick. I'm going to go ahead and add day before Labor Day and NFP to see if anything stands out there. Let me go to the market events. We'll just combine the two concepts here. Market events here, and let me find the non-farm payrolls report. Here it is specifically, right there. I'm going to hit equals next to that. We'll look at both of these together. Let me go ahead and hit view results. All right, here we go. So the same idea here. This is the day before Labor Day, entering the market long at 9:30, exiting at 4:15. When the day before Labor Day is also the day of the non-farm payrolls report. I do not have any opening filters on here, so this does not look at if we're gapping up or down, or if it's in a bull market, bear market, any of that. We're just looking at the handful of samples where they are overlapping, and it looks like it's just over half of the samples overlap with non-farm payrolls report, and they're right in line with that initial bias or the historical win rate of being in the 30s or a little bit lower than that on a couple of them. So S&P, 9 samples where they are both on the same day, 33% win rate there for the 9 samples. In the NASDAQ, 22% win rate. That's the same for the Dow, 22%, and Russell, 44%. So it stays consistent there. They have been weak days on the day before Labor Day with NFP on that same day as well. So that's kind of interesting. You know, we've had some stronger days on the NFP report day this year specifically. A lot of these days have, gapped up and continued higher. And that's kind of been a recent trend that's been pretty strong here on the NFP report day. But historically, the day before Labor Day is not one of the better days for the NFP report. So hopefully you found that helpful. Good luck today, and we will see you next week.